What's going on, everyone? I'm SystemCheck66 and I'm bringing you some more news relating to the Resident Evil 4 remake. Now, there's not going to be a lot, as you could imagine. It only was teased and revealed the other day with a trailer. But we do have a little bit of info regarding the game and what it might sort of have in it that's different to the original. And that's a connection to Resident Evil Village. A lot of people said that during the Resident Evil 4 trailer they noticed the stone slab where blood is trickling down has a symbol that resembles Mother Miranda's symbol quite heavily. So, you know, on Game Rant, which is what I'm reading from, Resident Evil 4 Remake seems to tease a connection to Resident Evil Village. In case you guys forgot, the insignia is this. And if we go down, this is the insignia on that stone slab with the blood trickling down. Now, I actually said that this might be the sacrificial slab that Ada kind of happens across where the villagers are sacrificing someone. It took place in separate ways, so I think that's what's going on here, and that's where the scene is from. But it does share a uncanny resemblance to the insignia of Mother Miranda, of the four houses from Resident Evil Village. So it's, I mean, there's not a lot to go on. It could be coincidence. It could just, not even coincidence, but they could have just made a symbol that looks quite a lot like Mother Miranda and the four houses symbol. But it's interesting. I think this is the four houses symbol. Anyway, look, I've only played Resident Evil Village like once, so I'm a bit spotty. It's been a while. It's been at least like a year now since I played it. A couple of, at least 7-8 months. But yeah, this symbol, it does look similar. The only thing I would say is, at the same time, it could just be a symbol they created for the game and it doesn't have any meaning, you know, or relation to Village. But it's interesting. You know, at the end of the day, Resident Evil 4 Remake could connect to Village. They're both very similar. Take place in a village. The townspeople, the townsfolk have been infected by whatever, a parasite or a virus. You know, the Megamycete, etc., etc. With RE4, it's the Los Plagas. And, you know, they could connect very easily. The only problem I have is I don't really want Resident Evil 4 to connect to Village because I didn't like Village's story. I think it's definitely one of the weakest stories in you know, the history of Resident Evil in the series. I didn't like it. I didn't like how they connected it to the older sort of like lore and things like that. I didn't like that Mother Miranda was like the originator of the Umbrella Corporation, you know, so to speak. You know, she was friends with Spencer. Spencer took the design, etc., etc. It never made sense to me. Like, it was just too contrived. It was silly, and it was all, you know, literally that part of the story was to show you how the Umbrella Corporation got its logo. Like, really? You know, there was like a stone pedestal with the Umbrella logo. Like really? Like, did we really need to do that? Couldn't it have just been a symbol that Spencer created? You know? So, there was a lot of mystical stuff I felt in Village that was just a bit silly and over the top. Like I said, it was one of the weakest stories in the history of Resident Evil in the series, for me personally. Resident Evil 4, it was a hokey, silly story, but I preferred it much more to Village's. Can I see it connecting to Village? Yeah, I can see them connecting it to Village. They connected Resident Evil 3 Remake to Resident Evil 4 because Nemesis had like this ability to infect zombies, and then they became like these Plaga type, you know, enemies. So that connected with Resident Evil 4. And I'm sure that Resident Evil 4 will probably connect to Village. The thing that might be pretty cool is if Resident Evil 4 connects to Resident Evil 3 Remake and kind of just hints and details like something about the Nemesis and how he's able to transform zombies into these Plaga type, you know, creatures. So that would be cool. But to connect to Village, I'm guessing it's going to happen, you know. If it doesn't, that would be cool. Resident Evil 4 is kind of like a standalone game, you know. It has sort of like callbacks and Easter eggs and stuff in its plot to Umbrella and things that have happened before, but much like Resident Evil 7, it only hints at them and gives you little Easter eggs. So yeah, I mean, either way, it probably can connect to Village, it probably will, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to be that bothered. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Hopefully some new news, some new images, some stuff comes out this week, and I can cover that as well. So, what do you guys think about the Resident Evil 4 remake? Are you hyped for it? What did you think about Village? Did you like it? Were you disappointed by it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe to me if you like the content I'm making. Hit that like button for me as well if you enjoyed the video. And until next time, I'm SystemCheck66. I'm signing out of here. Peace.